Well, welcome to the 700 Club. President Trump says the war with Iran is close to over. With the ceasefire set to end in less than a week, he's optimistic the two sides can still reach a deal.
Selamat datang di The 700 Club. Presiden Trump mengatakan perang dengan Iran hampir selesai. Dengan api berhenti dalam kurang dari seminggu. Dia optimis bahwa kedua sisi masih bisa mencapai perjanjian.
The president also announced Israeli and Lebanese leaders are expected to speak today. Joshua Swanson in Jerusalem brings us the latest from the region.
Presiden juga mengumumkan bahwa pemimpin Lebanon Israel diharapkan untuk berbicara hari ini. Joshua Swanson di Yerusalem membawa berita terbaru dari kawasan.
President Donald Trump says the war with Iran may be nearing its end, and he does not expect to extend the current ceasefire.
Presiden Donald Trump mengatakan perang dengan Iran mungkin hampir selesai, dan dia tidak mengharapkan untuk menjalankan perang tersebut.
I think it's close to over. Yeah, I view it as very close to over.
The president predicted what he called an amazing 2 days ahead as efforts intensify to reach a broader agreement with Tehran.
Presiden Trump mengatakan bahwa 2 hari ke depan akan menjadi menakjubkan saat usaha bertambah untuk mencapai perjanjian yang lebih luas dengan Tehran.
The ceasefire is set to expire on April 22nd, and a second round of negotiations is expected to take place in Pakistan in the coming days.
Perang tersebut akan berakhir pada 22 April dan perundingan kedua yang diharapkan akan berlaku di Pakistan dalam beberapa hari.
At the same time, the United States is increasing its military presence in the region as the Pentagon deploys 6,000 troops aboard the aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush and its accompanying warships.
Sementara itu, Tehran menambahkan keadaan militer di kawasan sementara Pentagon menerobos 6.000 pasukan di atas kapal terbang USS George H.W. Bush dan kapal-kapal perang yang mengikutinya.
The continued buildup underscores the administration's dual strategy of diplomacy backed by the credible threat of force. Even as pressure mounts, Iran continues to stand firm on its position regarding nuclear enrichment.
Pembangunan yang berlanjut menurunkan strategi dual pemerintahan yang dikendalikan oleh ancaman berkuasa, meskipun ada tekanan Iran tetap berdiri dengan posisinya mengenai peningkatan nuklir.
We have emphasized that the Islamic Republic of Iran, based on its needs, must be allowed to continue enrichment.
Kami telah menekankan bahwa Republik Islam Iran berdasarkan kebutuhannya harus dibenarkan untuk meneruskan peningkatan.
Back in Washington, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announced a new phase of economic pressure, calling it the financial equivalent of military strikes.
Kembali ke Washington, Presiden Scott Bessent mengumumkan fase ekonomi baru yang dianggap sebagai ekivalen keuangan dari seragam militer.
Yesterday, we announced Operation Economic Fury, and for over a year, we have had maximum pressure on the Iranians, both on blocking payments into Iranian state and going after the accounts of the IRGC.
Semalam kami mengumumkan operasi Economic Fury dan selama setahun kami memiliki tekanan maksimum terhadap orang Iran, terutama menghentikan pembayaran ke negeri Iran dan mengikuti akun IRGC.
The other thing that we have done is we have told countries that if you are buying Iranian oil, that if Iranian money is sitting in your banks, we are now willing to apply secondary sanctions.
Hal lain yang kami lakukan adalah kami telah memberitahu negara-negara bahwa jika ada yang membeli minuman air Iran, jika dana Iran berada di bank, kami sedang bersedia untuk melakukan sanksi sekunder.
The Wall Street Journal reports the administration is reaching out to General Motors, Ford, and other companies about taking on production of weapons and military supplies.
Wall Street Journal membaparkan pisauan pendapatan tahunan dari General Motors, Ford, dan berbagai pilihan perusahaan mengenai pengembangan senjata dan penyediaan militer.
Meanwhile, in Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that Israeli forces will expand a buffer zone in southern Lebanon while continuing operations against Hezbollah strongholds.
We're about to overcome the southern Lebanon town of Bint Jabel. We're in effect about to eliminate this great stronghold of Hezbollah.
Memanggil waktu yang sama di Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu menunjukkan bahwa kesaudara Israel akan mengembangkan wadah penyumbang di Lebanon Selatan, sementara berlanjut beroperasi menghadapi kekuatan Hezbollah yang kuat. Kita akan mengembalikan kota Lebanon Utara, Bint Jabel.